Welcome. Do you want to break into the business? Do you want to be in Hollywood? Do you want to write, produce, direct? Do you want to be a star? Do you want to be an actor? Guess what? I have some esteemed guests with me today, and we're going to give you the inside scoop on how to break into Hollywood and learn the tricks of the trade with the one and only Maurice Hall from the Ohio State Buckeyes, turned director, producer extraordinaire, actor in Hollywood. We've got Tony L. Patterson and Shanti Lowry, actress. You guys just created this brand new Christmas movie, worst Christmas ever. You're doing a tour. Thank you for stopping by Ohio, by the way. We love you. Go Buckeyes.
Of course.
This is a cool movie. I want to talk about the tips to breaking in the business in just one second, but I got to tell you who these folks are. I mean, you know Maurice Hall. I mean, national championship. Ohio State.
No introduction needed. Right?
Ohio State hadn't won a national championship in 60 years. 1942, then 2002, when this guy comes along and gets I believe it was a game-winning touchdown against Illinois and Michigan. 4.6 GPA at Brookhaven in Columbus, Ohio. This guy is Captain America. He does it all. Thank you for that. Thank you for giving us that. Yeah. And now director, producer, actor extraordinaire. You've seen him in NCIS, Criminal Minds. The list goes on and on. Shanti, we've seen you in all these Charlie's Angels, the Game TV series, Bronx SIU. The list goes on and on. You're dramatic. You're funny. You're really funny in this. Tony L., my goodness gracious.
I have a face for radio. You haven't seen me anywhere.
Director, producer, extraordinaire, writer.
Yes.
And this show's loosely based on your story? What are we talking about here? What?
Well, 3 years ago, it happened. I go see my children at my ex-wife's new house with her new husband, and my kids' flights are canceled on Christmas Day. I'm there by myself.
Disastrous.
Sounds fun.
Hashtag.
That's what this worst Christmas movie ever is about.
I came home and he said, let's write that.
It's a comedy, it's family, it's faith, but it's real life challenges.
100%.
Absolutely.
Come on, Maurice, tell me about this. This is your second Christmas movie. This is hot.
This is our second Christmas movie. The first Christmas movie, Our Heart for Christmas, did really well for us. This is a little more PG-13. Okay. You know, so but it gives you the funny that you want. It gives us the forgiveness aspect. But at the end of the day, it's about family. You know, it's about family. It's about understanding that everything doesn't always work perfectly for us, but it's still important for us to be together as a family.
Couples, divorce, challenges.
Exactly.
A lot of funny moments along the way.
Absolutely.
Shanti.
And Shanti plays my fiance in the movie. So
I play the woman who's at the heart of all of this, really. She's, still really cares about her ex-husband because they have 2 kids together, and that doesn't, love doesn't just disappear. But she's trying to move on, and she has a great new fiance and a great new life. And then Christmas, right? That should be great. But instead, when Christmas comes, it's expectations and people's traditions and what are we supposed to do? And no, we used to do this. And when we were a family, we always did this. And so all of a sudden, all this drama is piled on top of the family. And with drama comes hilarity when it's not you. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
When it's you, it's not funny.
Right.
I was not laughing.
A lot of Ohio ties in this, and of course, again, thank you for coming to Ohio, Tony. I mean, this is you got quite a cast here too. Bill Bellamy's in this.
We're very fortunate. Tamala Jones. Listen, we're super excited for people to see this, and the cast is amazing. Taja V. Simpson, come on, Shanti Lowry, Maurice Hall. It's incredible. 2 great young new actors in this. Mo Ashley, Tyler Lofton. We're super excited. BJ,
just break your heart.
Golden child of Hallmark, I call him.
Yeah.
He is an incredible actor.
BJ Britt.
BJ Britt, you got to see him. You got to love him.
I sat down with my family last Christmas and watched A Heart for Christmas. Fantastic. Highly recommend anybody watch that one. This one, will it tug on your heartstrings as well?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the stories about a father who has to reconnect with himself and with his ex and with his moving forward, moving past their time together, and has to reconnect with their children because there's a divide sometimes, and it's very heartfelt. You're gonna laugh, but you're gonna get a tear.
Yeah, and I think it's one of those things where you're not going to see it coming. You're like, oh, this is a hilarious movie. Oh, my goodness. What? Am I? Anybody got tissues? Yeah.
There's nothing better than sitting down with your family because you get a lot of off time during the holidays.
Right.
And you got to find a good feel-good movie, but it's going to make you laugh, and that's exactly what. Worst Christmas ever
Hashtag
does.
hashtag worst Christmas ever.
Just dropping on Apple and Tubi.
Yep, it'll be on Tubi on November 8th.
We love you guys, and I've known Mo for more than 2 decades now.
Yeah.
I was in Columbus in media when he was there, rocking it out for our Buckeyes. And that national championship game against Miami is by far the greatest college football game, not to mention national championship where we won in the history of college football, I believe. I mean, and now you go from there, and then you play for the Chargers, and then this is where I think we lost him, folks. He fell in love with California, I think. But he's back. He is back and better than
left.
before. And your story is a story of resilience. I
Yeah.
mean, you are a hustler. You walk the walk, you talk the talk. 4.6 GPA, all academic, all American. My goodness gracious. Out of Brookhaven in Columbus.
Yep.
Go Buckeyes again.
That's
But you never stopped, man. You did all kinds of different jobs to find your path.
Yes.
Your story is inspirational. You went from waiting tables and doing all kinds of stuff to Target.
Absolutely.
And then you were like,
Absolutely.
hey, in front of the camera, behind the camera, you're a utility guy. You're Captain America.
Exactly. They call it, almost they say the journeyman, and
Ooh, I like
I had
that.
an opportunity to, try to figure it out, which a lot of us do after football's over. You're trying to figure out what's the next thing, and I had no idea what I was going to do. Even though I was an academic All-American, I still was like, man, I was really depending on football. And, thankfully, I had my first live shot in Columbus working as a sports analyst, and I froze. And once I froze,
With a master's in sports administration,
exactly.
you froze.
I froze.
For Channel 4 W.
Let's throw it out to
CMH?
Maurice Hall on the field. Back to you. That was my first line.
And last.
And exactly. And someone saw it and said, hey, you should take an acting class to help you with the nerves of being on TV, talking to just the camera. And I said, okay, I guess I'll do it just so I don't have that experience again. Then I took this acting class, and the next thing I knew, I said, this is the next passion I have. And that took me to LA 16 years ago.
And now you're on your second Christmas movie, a couple of movies with your company, Motivation,
That's right.
Mo
Nice.
Hall.
Nice.
Breaking into the business is very difficult. There are lots of
my
pitfalls that you can make along the way. Coming up next, you guys are going to give us your 3 top tips to make it on camera and behind the scenes after this short break. The business of Hollywood is tough. Lots of pitfalls you want to avoid. Lots of insider tricks and tips that can really take you a long way. What should you be doing right now? For the very latest on that, we turn to Maurice Hall, Tony L. Patterson, Shanti Lowry, experts in the industry, actors in front and behind the camera. Thank you for joining us again here today. Where do we begin? The 3 biggest tips. Someone, young person out there right now is watching going, oh, man, I really want to do this. It's my dream.
Okay,
Where
I
do we
do
start,
have-
Shanti?
Number 1 is a really important one, and it doesn't sound like it has to do with the industry, but it really does. Define success for yourself. What is success? Because just like any business, if you're constantly clawing and crawling and trying to get to the top, but you don't know what the top is, then your life and your journey and that job sounds kind of miserable. You have to know where you're going and what would be successful. I use the example of, no, I'm not going to say the person. Somebody won an Oscar. That's, to me, most people would say the top of the mountain.
Yeah.
You got success.
Yeah.
Couldn't get a job for 4 years.
Wow.
So what is success? I defined success for myself when I moved out here as if I can pay my bills doing what I love, not doing jobs I have to do, but doing jobs I want to do as an actress. That's Oscar-winning success for me, because everything else after that is part of a journey that I don't know which way it's going to go. So define your success. What would success be for you? And then
That's great.
Yeah.
That is a good one, and now I don't know.
Okay,
what I was
we'll
gonna
come
say
back.
next.
I want
Yeah.
Mo still on camera. Biggest
Yeah.
tip to get into the industry.
Well, the first thing I would say is training, right? Being in LA, there's almost everybody out there is trying to be an actor or wants
Yeah,
to do something.
sure.
And some people go off just their good looks, you know.
It's worked for you.
It did work for me. That's why it took me 4 years.
Auditions later, he said,
exactly.
I'm going to work a little harder.
89 auditions
89
later.
auditions. So from 2009 to 2013, I had 89 auditions, and of roles I did not get. So I got 89 no's.
Wow.
And
And then we became roommates.
and then I booked something once we get. So I don't know, maybe that
Love
was.
charm.
But I would say
Have
training.
you noticed
man.
a trick to your next audition or the number of auditions that there was a similarity between what you did during those auditions that was key?
I think
Eye-to-eye contact, listening, bouncing
Wow.
off,
Yes.
You know
ad-libbing.
what?
Yeah, I
We
think-
wish that was the thing.
Yeah.
You wish that you could be like, this is the formula. When I walk in and I do this and I
Right.
look this and I do this,
Exactly.
boom.
Okay.
It's just not the way every
Exactly.
time.
No, I mean,
You
I
know?
think when we obviously being behind the camera, when we cast this movie, you know, we saw so many actors, so many actresses that were fantastic,
Yeah,
right?
sure.
And a lot of times it came down to, okay, this person's too tall for this other person. So for them to play the lead together, we needed to look similar. Or this person needs to look a little younger than this person. So you got all those things that have nothing to do with actual performance. So you still have to deal with that aspect. But I think training is going to be number one. If you're good, eventually you're going to get an opportunity.
Should people be making YouTube channels right now, being on community stages in
Yes.
their neighborhoods,
Yes is
getting
the
in front of people, not being shy
Oh,
if they
my
want to be
goodness.
on camera?
Always. Yes is the answer to that. Always works.
100%.
Sometimes people will say like, oh, well, it's just a little play or it's just backstage, or it's just, a short. That, first of all those people on there also have projects and they might see you and say, hey, can you do mine as well? Happens all the time. Secondly, it's experience. Now you know what to do in that time when you do get cast in that big role. You don't make a dumb mistake like not finding your lighting, not knowing your cues. But also, when it rains, it pours. When you're there, you have an opportunity to book more. So yes, say yes to everything, train. And I remembered my other tip, which is actually do what you say you are. There are so many writers who don't write. They're producers who don't produce.
that's good.
Directors who, I'm going to direct something eventually when I get the money. Like, you have an iPhone, you have friends who write, direct. You are a writer, you should have 15 things to be able to send me if you write. If you're an actor, find people who are doing shorts that are, I'll be there, I'll stand there, I'll be in it. Because if you do what you love every day, you will find ways to do it more, and it will make you happy.
Speaking of Tony L. Patterson, how did you get your break in here as a writer, producer, director?
It started in theater. I did theater professionally on the East Coast. I wrote my own plays. I toured it with my wife at the time. So I was always a storyteller. And so when I moved to California 19 years ago, I wanted to put my stories on the screen. And so for me, it's what Shanti said. If you're a writer, write. I mean, you have to write for yourself. As actors, I say write something for yourself.
Absolutely.
Showcase yourself. And as a writer and as a producer and as a director, what I want is simply what I do behind the camera as a tip is I do that. I start with a 10-minute short. Mo helped me produce one of my first award-winning shorts. The Package won an award at the International Black Film Festival in San Diego in 2019. I wrote, directed in it, and Maurice starred in it, and it was incredible. And the first time we really worked together, and it all came from what story I wanted to tell. I did that while working a sales job. Tony, what do you do for a living? I'm an actor. I'm a writer. You have to say that.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
You have to say that, because if you do not say that, words are power.
Yeah.
Sure.
And no one's going to give it to you.
Yeah.
If you walk around saying you're an actor, someone might hire you as an actor. If you say you're a sales guy, they might call you to sell you something or to buy something.
I don't have to move out to Hollywood to do this, do I?
No, you're
No.
good. Well, the funny part is nowadays you really don't because of the social media capital. I've found so many different people who I just randomly came across their profile and they posted something and you're like, oh man, this person's good. And we cast someone from Atlanta who posted something, didn't know him, and it was literally just because I came across their page and sent them the audition. They did great in the audition, and next thing you know, they're in LA.
Biggest mistake you made along your path?
Ooh.
Biggest mistake that you knew maybe now and not then, or maybe then and still now.
Yeah, right?
Biggest mistake. trying too hard, not giving it 24/7 your attention, not talking to the right people, not in the right circles at the right time, not taking it serious enough? What was the biggest mistake?
Trying to be perfect. So, in auditions, you always walk out and you're like, man, I could have did this different. I could have. So what I realized, especially seeing behind the camera now, we need to see your authentic self, not you trying to be someone else.
Yes.
And if you bring yourself to a character, that's when it's magical. That's when we can 100% see, oh, got it. But when you're like, oh, I think they want it to be played like this, and you try to play it like that versus just playing it how you feel, so I think that was the biggest thing for me that has changed my career from going to like here to like, okay, I'm being more authentic.
Got to check out this new Christmas movie, Worst Christmas Ever.
Hashtag.
On Tubi, on Apple Prime, it's on all the streaming.
Absolutely.
If not now, real
Very
soon.
soon.
But it is now on Apple.
Just dropped on Apple
Okay,
today.
more Buckeye talk and dad jokes. Worst Christmas ever. Hashtag worst dad joke. I like to call them rad jokes ever. After the short break. Hashtag worst Christmas ever. We're here with the cast and crew of the newest, hottest Christmas movie coming to a streaming platform near you with Maurice Hall, Tony L. Patterson, Shanti Lowry. We're going to talk some dad jokes here in 1 second, but first I want to talk Buckeye football. The Buckeyes are on the cusp, or so we hope, of winning possibly second national championship in a row this year, ranked number 1. We've got UCLA coming up. The bigger question is, can we win 2 in a row? Maurice Hall, legendary Buckeye, won the national championship 2002 against Miami, which was arguably the greatest college football game of all time. What say you, Maurice? Do we have the gas in the tank to get it done?
You know
this
what?
year?
I haven't been more confident of any Ohio State team than I've been of this one this year, and that's a lot, right? Like last year, I did not see it coming. This year, it's ours to lose, man. Like I don't see anybody that I've seen this whole season that can play with Ohio State if we play the best of our ability. And so I think we're going back to back. I think this is going to be it.
Let me ask you a tough question. You were there. I think you won three gold pants out of your 4 years at Ohio State.
100%.
Go Buckeyes.
That's right.
Wow.
They've owned us the past 4 years, man.
That's been disappointing.
How do we get it done against Michigan this year?
I think it has to mean something, right? We're going to Michigan, right? So we have to go to their house. So it's going to be a hostile environment, but we really have to go up there with something to prove and understand what that rivalry means. And especially going into their house, they're going to come ready to play. We have to be executing on all cylinders, and then when that person's not executing, the next person needs to step up and make a play. And I think if we can do that, we win that game.
I still remember, I think Tennessee was after you, Notre Dame, Penn State,
at you.
Florida State was really
right.
after
That's
Mr.
right.
Mo Hall, but we kept him in Columbus, Brookhaven High School grad. Awesome. Go Buckeyes. Hey, did you hear about this kid, Bo Jackson, that we have from Cleveland? Running back
Bo
to the
Jackson's
Buckeyes.
good.
Huh?
He's good. He runs hard. He's fast. I'm excited about him. I'm excited about his future.
See Maurice Hall standards?
Hey, we never. Let's go.
do a Mo Hall.
Oh, I don't know.
Score a couple touchdowns.
We need you at that Michigan game. We need you up there.
That's
I know
a good
you're
one.
busy, but we need you up there. Folks, I'd be remiss if I didn't. Guys, I don't want to brag, but I'm a little talented at a little thing called dad jokes.
Oh, wow.
That I've been told.
Okay.
So I want to try a couple out on you, if that's okay.
Okay, let's see what we got.
Actors, actresses, they're gonna love this. So there's this. I downloaded this new search engine on my computer. It actually sings Christmas carols to you. Yeah, it's called the Michael Google. Oh, you think you can do better than that?
Yeah.
Shanti,
I think I feel like I could.
What do you got? My God, that was
okay,
a tough crowd in it.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
it getting hot in here?
This little gingerbread man, he goes to the doctor and he's like, Doc, what's going on? My knee is killing me. The doc's like, have you tried icing it?
That's good. That's
all right,
good.
all right,
I love
all
that.
right.
There you go.
all right.
Actress extraordinaire.
Okay, Tony, you want to give it a go?
Oh,
you got
absolutely.
anything? What do you got?
So what does Santa Claus spent his hard-earned money on?
Santa Claus spent his hard-earned money. I know.
His jingle bells.
Bill.
Wow. Wow.
I like it.
Oh, man.
that's really good.
That's going to be hard to top those two.
You can do it, Mo. Come on.
Okay, so let me see what I got. Tell me how Scrooge won the football game.
How did Scrooge win the football game? I know.
Had to be a run, right?
Right, of course.
No, it was the ghost of Christmas past. Hey, let's go.
Why you gotta
Let's
why you gotta
go.
come in the studio and show me up, man? Why you gotta come in here and show me up? You gotta follow these cats on social media. Give me the soch.
Maurice Mo Hall on Instagram. Maurice Hall everywhere else.
Yeah. Real Patterson House Productions. And that's it, Tony L. Patterson.
And I'm Shanti Lowry, ShantiLowry, across all platforms. Come join the village.
Yeah.
And Worst Christmas Ever, the movie, is on
Streaming on Tubi,
Apple,
Apple, Prime.
Yes.
And you're doing a big
Everywhere
premiere
else.
out in LA in
Yes,
the
we are.
theaters. Congratulations on all your success.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Thanks
Love
for
you
having
guys.
us.
Thanks for stopping by the
appreciate
Fox
it.
8 Studios.
Thanks for having
And
us.
yay, Ohio.
Hey, go
Yeah,
Buckeyes.
yeah,
That's right.
yeah.
Okay, listen.
The
Before we
Ohio
go, you guys know why everyone's so thirsty on the North Pole. You know why everyone's so thirsty on the North Pole? They're so thirsty because no well. There's no well. No well. No well.
I'm so sorry. I
no
have to go.
well.
I'm so late.
Wow.
No
Wow.
well.
How did
Born is
I can't
the
believe I
king.
even laughed at that.
You guys really have.
Thanks so much, though.
Oh man, that ain't right.